If you know your history, then you will know where you are coming from. And in whatever you do, seek wisdom. Knowledge is power. Inugo maka the book, Hip Hop and Igbo Culture, authored by Martin Ifeanyichukwu Ekezie Ezanumba the First, Metal of Ebeonadi 103.5 FM. There is a great insight in hip hop and Igbo culture. You can get this book or pick it up at a bookshop in St. Teresa's Catholic Church, Omonya, or at Ebeonadi 103.5 FM Ogidi. You go to www.amazon.com, search for Hip Hop and Igbo Culture by Martin Ifeanyichukwu Ekezie. For further information on how to get this book, please call 080-3916-7049 or you WhatsApp 080-6579-6599.
Onye nwe anyị nọnyere unu ka Chineke ji ike niile gọzie unu, Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Ife ada aka ebe ife na-adị n'ebe ọ na-adị FM 103.5.
Immediately after Angelus, 6 o'clock a.m. and the 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebeonadi FM breaks the news, actuality.
And to read that people are hoping for a new Nigeria.
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/5fm.
Good evening and welcome to Ebeonadi 103.5 FM News Update. Today, Wednesday, the 2nd day of October 2024, and the time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Ifeanyichukwu Ekezie is my name. The headlines. Nigeria at 64. Despite challenges, Nigeria will be greater tomorrow. Soludo. Independence anniversary. Mba salutes Nigerians for resilience. Says there's light at the end of the tunnel. Police kill gunman. Recover arms, ammunition, charms in Anambra. Imo. Police issue warning over burning of ex-senators' residence. National Open Universities buildings. Ebonyi injects over 100 million naira in root immunization. Iran fires as many as 100 ballistic missiles at Israel. Now, details. Nigeria at 64. Despite challenges, Nigeria will be greater tomorrow. Soludo. Amidst the challenges plaguing the country, Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo has said that a greater future awaits Nigeria. Governor Soludo made this declaration during a parade ceremony to celebrate Nigeria's 64th independence anniversary held at Dr. Alex Ekwueme Square, Oka. We have gathered yet again this year to celebrate Nigeria's 64th independence anniversary. Despite our challenges and triumphs, we have made progress. Challenges are many, but amidst all, my message is that our tomorrow will be greater than our today. I see hope, I see prosperity, I see joy. We are here to remember the dreams of our founding fathers and the leaders that flew the flag at our independence. We remember all the victims at this hour and all those who suffer in one way or the other. Poverty, malnutrition, the sick that we could not provide with adequate hospital care, and so on and so forth. Nigeria will soon become one of the top 5 biggest economies in the world. If we put our resources together, we are blessed with abundant human and material resources. I see hope in our children and youth, he stated. Moving on, Independence Anniversary. Mba salutes Nigerians. Governor of Enugu State, Dr. Peter Mba, has commended Nigerians for their resilience in the face of challenges, urging them to continue to keep hope alive as the current effort to reposition the country would ultimately yield fruits. Mba also called for national unity, which he said remained a major factor in moving the nation forward. He stated this in his goodwill messages to the people of Enugu State and Nigerians on the occasion of the nation's 64th independence anniversary on Tuesday. On this milestone celebration of Nigeria's 64th independence anniversary, I congratulate Ndi Enugu and indeed all Nigerians. I commend them for their resilient spirit and patriotic fervor and enjoying them to feel not to feel downcast by the challenges of today. Challenges dissipate in the face of undying optimism. As the old saying goes, hope springs eternal. There is certainly light at the end of the tunnel, especially given the strong determination of our dear president to turn the situation around for good. Happy 64th independence anniversary to Ndi Enugu and all Nigerians, the governor said. Police kill gunman, recover arms, ammunition, shams in Anambra. Police operatives in Anambra State have gunned down a suspected secessionist element operating in Agwata area of the state. The spokesperson of the State Police Command, Mr. Tochukwu Ikenga, a superintendent of police, said arms and ammunition were recovered from the slain suspect. He said operatives of the police command engaged a gang of men operating in a black Prado jeep along Ibuku Ezinifite Oga Road, explaining that while one of them was killed, the other suspects operating alongside the slain gunman escaped. In a press release made available to journalists yesterday, Ikenga said the incident happened on Sunday at midday. He said on 29th September 2024 by 11:30 p.m., the police-led security force, while on patrol within Agwata local government area, got information of suspected armed men sighted in a black-colored Prado jeep along Ibuku Ezinifite Uga axis. The operatives, on an offensive approach to the scene, engaged the armed men in a gun battle and demobilized one of the miscreants, while others escaped. Also, the security forces recovered 2 AK-47 rifles, 1 pump-action gun, 2 magazines loaded with live ammunition, 15 live cartridges, 1 black Prado jeep with 2 different plate numbers. He added that 2 police body armored vests, 3 face cap, 1 black handbag, and different types of shams were also recovered during the operation. Imo police issue warning over burning of ex-senators' residence, National Open University's buildings. The Imo State Commissioner of Police, Aboki Danjuma, has cautioned the people of the state to refrain from behaviors capable of causing social unrest in the state. The police commissioner gave the warning while reacting to the burning down of the residence of Senator Frank Ibezim, an ex-senator who represented Okigwe senatorial zone in the 9th Assembly, by yet to be identified Asonis, who also burned down structures housing National Open University in Ezoke, Nzu, Ehime, Mbano local government area. The Imo State Police Command, in its press statement issued by the command's public relations officer, ASP Henry Okoye, described the incident as unfortunate and an act capable of undermining the safety and security of communities in the state. Responding to the attack, Commissioner of Police Danjuma had promptly deployed the command's tactical unit to identify and apprehend those responsible for the arson. Senator Ibezim, before the incident, had earlier made a public announcement debunking a rumor alleging that there was a plan by the federal government to create an IDP camp for people displaced by insecurity in the northern part of the country in Nzu, Ehime, Mbano local government area. Still on the news, Ebonyi injects over 100 million naira in route immunization. In a bid to ensure quality healthcare delivery, the Ebonyi state government said it has injected over 100 million naira for their route immunization across the state and has successfully completed 2023 immunization against outbreak response (OBR) for children. It also said that it has successfully procured 4 magnetic resonant imaging machines, medical consumables, and other medical equipment for use in its 13 general hospitals. Ebonyi State Governor, Right Honorable Francis Ogbonna Nwifuru made this known while reading his Independence Anniversary speech at the new Government House, Centenary City, Abakaliki. Governor Nwifuru also announced the procurement of laboratory chemicals, reagents, as well as oxygen cylinders for health centers in the state, and has recruited 195 medical personnel to work in all their general hospitals in the state. He disclosed state government's intention to increase their allowances by 150,000 naira each. Nwifuru further directed that medical personnel attached to the health facilities should be residents at their various places of work, adding that the ministry in the day ahead will step up awareness campaigns to combat cancer, sickle cell, and outbreaks. Now we move over to the foreign scene. Iran fires as many as 100 ballistic missiles at Israel. Iran fired a salvo of ballistic missiles at Israel on Tuesday in retaliation for Israel's campaign against Tehran's Hezbollah allies in Lebanon. Alarms sounded across Israel and explosion could be heard in Jerusalem and Jordan River Valley after Israeli fired into bomb shelters. Reporters on state television lay flat on the ground during live broadcasts. Reuters journalists saw missiles intercepted in the airspace of neighboring Jordan. Israeli media reports said as many as 100 missiles had been launched. Earlier, the military had announced that any ballistic missile strike from Iran was expected to be widespread and told the public to shelter in safe rooms in the event of an attack. Iran has vowed to retaliate following attacks that killed the top leadership of its Hezbollah allies in Lebanon. The firing of missiles came after Israel said its troops had launched ground raids into Lebanon. Though it described the forays as limited, the Israeli campaign in Lebanon is the biggest escalation of regional warfare since fighting erupted in Gaza a year ago. This is where we draw the curtain on news updates on Ebeonadi 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. Nigeria at 64. Despite challenges, Nigeria will be greater tomorrow. Soludo. Independence anniversary. Mba salutes Nigerians for resilience. Says there is light at the end of the tunnel. Police kill gunman, recover arms, ammunition, shams in Anambra. Imo, police issue warning over burning of ex-senators' residence. National Open University's buildings. Ebonyi injects over 100 million naira in route immunization. Iran fires as many as 100 ballistic missiles at Israel. You just listened to news updates on Ebeonadi 103.5 FM. News produced and read by Martin Ifeanyi Ekeze. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
Listen to news updates on Ebeonadi 103.5 FM immediately after Angelus 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed, News updates, live reports. Ebeonadi FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/gistfm. How best can we talk about the challenges we are having on our streets, our community, our society in general? Street report. If we do not address these challenges on Ebeonadi FM, who will? As the happenings around us get as complicated as they can be, Street Report is here to make sense of it all. Street Report is causing social change across your streets, in your community. Street Report is here with hardcore journalism to get to the roots of our problem. Why don't you join me, Martin we number the first every Friday, 4:30 p.m. on Ebeonadi 103.5 FM as Street Reports unfolds in your face. On Ebeonadi corner 24/7, 24/7.
If you know your history, then you will know where you are coming from, and in whatever you do, seek wisdom. Knowledge is power. Inugo maka the book Hip Hop and Igbo Culture, authored by Martin Ifeanyichukwu Ekezie Ezanumba the First, Metal of Ebeonadi 103.5 FM. There is a great insight in hip hop and Igbo culture. You can get this book or pick it up at a bookshop in St. Teresa's Catholic Church, Omonya, or at Ebeonadi 103.5 FM Ogidi. You go to www.amazon.com, search for Hip Hop and Igbo Culture by Martin Ifeanyichukwu Ekezie. For further information on how to get this book, please call 080-3916-7049 or you WhatsApp 080-6579-6599.
Kedu ndị bụ Nigerian Jews? Ọ bụ ndị be anyị